Hello again, welcome back. I'm Loralee Humpherys with Faces of Freedom, offering you solutions and ideas of how you can live a life free of poor health, illness, brain fog, and things that make you not happy. All right, so in this series, again, we are talking about the most commonly known chemicals and compounds in major brands of products that are highly detrimental to your health. And also just recognize too that these are only the most known. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of chemicals in products out there in your food and in the environment that we don't know about, and they don't have to be listed anywhere. So of the ones that we do know, at least we can take some measure to get them out of our house, out of our body, out of our food, out of our products, so that we don't experience the detrimental, harmful effects of them. All right, so continuing on with our list today, then we have some more on this laundry list. And as always, I've got several notes or resources here, so just bear with me as I go through my notes. Okay, so this first batch of chemicals, again, this is a tongue-tying mouthful. So let me see if I can get through them without slaughtering these names so you can recognize them. Okay, one of them is urea. Okay, so that in and of itself should tell you something, because urea is a compound made from urine, often sourced from animal urine or horse urine. Okay, DMDM hydantium. That's a lovely name. This other name I'm just going to spell. It's a long one, and so some of these names I'll put down at the bottom in the comments of these videos so that you can see them, because they are very difficult to pronounce. Okay, so this one is IMIDAZOLIDINYL. So that word is often accompanied with urea, or the type of urea compound that it is. So what these two things are, I'm just, for ease of speaking, I'll refer to these things as urea and DMDM. So this category of compounds, they are antibacterial agents. So along with the triclosan, then they are used in things that provide antibacterial or cleansing agents. And they act as formaldehyde in your body, which is a known carcinogen. They cause headaches, allergies, dizziness, asthma, so you can't breathe them very well, loss of sleep, and other disruptive things to your daily routine. And again, these things are found everywhere. Nail polish, antiperspirants, hair care products, skin and body care products. So they're everywhere. Okay, next one. They release formaldehyde into your body, and again, irritates the respiratory system in your skin. It can trigger heart palpitations, something you don't want to add to or make worse if you already have heart problems. Exposure can cause joint pain, allergies, depression, headaches, chest pains, ear infections, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and loss of sleep. Not things you want to have on a day-to-day basis, especially if you want to live a full, healthy, energetic life. And if you do have these things on a consistent basis, then take a look at what you're doing and putting on your body. It can also aggravate coughs and colds and trigger asthma. So a lot of respiratory things here. And then you wonder why so many people have asthma and sinus problems. take a look at this stuff. They also weaken your immune system. And again, why would you want to do anything to weaken your immune system when that's really the best thing that keeps you alive? One of the best things, and is literally the only thing that can reverse disease and sickness in your body, is your immune system. So rather than doing things like putting this urea and DM hydantian stuff in your body that impairs your immune system, learn how to build it up. Do some research, find things that boost and strengthen your immune system rather than weaken it. This is a no-brainer. It's like it doesn't take much to figure this out. So again, once you recognize what these chemicals do, then take measures to take better care of yourself. Again, that's known carcinogens, and it will mutate bacteria or yeast cells. So how is that going to affect you? When you consider that much of the bacteria and yeast in our body lives in our gut, in our digestive system, and if you are putting things in your body that are absorbed through the skin, that end up traveling around in your body through the blood, it ends up near or in your digestive tract, it can damage the bacteria and the yeasts that naturally live there, that need to be in there, that keep you alive, that strengthen your immune system. So if you're going to do something that's going to impair those microorganisms in your gut, you will pay the price. You may not be able to recognize it immediately. It may not show up in a short amount of time, but over time and distance, decades, years of constant onslaught of these chemicals, you will pay the price. Okay, so hence these video series of teaching you what's in your products so that you can make better choices. All right, let's go on to the next category. These are known as QUATs. QUATS. They are ammonia compounds. Ammonia, not good to have in your body anywhere. Very irritating and toxic to the body. It creates inflammatory reactions. Again, inflammation. Let's think about this. Inflammation is known to be one of the primary, if not the primary, precursor to any kind of health deterioration and health conditions. When the body is irritated, i.e. inflamed, and that inflammation can't be taken down, and you stay in an inflamed condition over time, the tissues in that area break down, they don't function right, and you set yourself up for disease. So let's bypass anything that's going to create inflammation in your body. It also contributes to dermatitis or skin irritation and problems. And again, breaks down to form formaldehyde in your body, which is a known carcinogen. Let's not do this. Used as a preservative in skin and hair care products. It's also in fabric softeners and antibacterial household cleaners. Not good things. So let's go on to my other resources, and what does it have to say that I can share with you about these nasty things? QUATs. QUATs. Kind of a strange name when you think about it. But at the same time, it's something you'll remember. You know, one of those words that stick in your brain. Okay, QUATs. Fabric softener liquids and sheets, dryer sheets. And household cleaners that are just labeled as antibacterial. Again, they mess up your bacteria and your yeast in your body, creating inflammation and irritating, compromising your immune system when your healthy flora and yeast is upset. And cancer causing. This poses the same problem as triclosan, which is another one that I covered in my earlier videos in the series, and helps breed antibiotic resistant bacteria, which has become quite a problem in many different ways. These quats are a skin irritant. And there was a 10-year long study about this stuff on contact dermatitis, and these quats or ammonium compounds were found to be one of the leading causes. And respiratory problems, as I mentioned earlier, contributing to asthma. So, not something you want to have on you, near you, around you. All right, let's go on to the next one. And this is kind of a strange name too, as they all are. Okay, so this is 2-butylxenethanol. I just slaughtered that name. Let me spell it for you. Okay, the number 2-butylxyethanol. So try that one on for size. And this little lovely thing irritates your respiratory system. Lungs, sinuses, throat. And is commonly found in window cleaners, as well as kitchen and multi-purpose cleaners. So may not seem like something that's as common, and yet it is in a lot of things. It's a key ingredient in window cleaners. So when you smell the common window cleaner brands and you take a whiff of it and you're like, oh, this is one of the things in there. Okay, what does it do? It gives the characteristic sweet smell. But just because it smells sweet doesn't mean it is. Okay, it belongs to a category of glycol esters, a set of powerful solvents that they're quite potent. Law does not require this chemical to be listed on the product's label, so you're never going to know what that is in there. You're just going to know that, oh, it irritates whenever glass cleaners, window cleaners are used, then I can't breathe very well for a while. Okay, what else does this do? Causes sore throats when inhaled, contributes to narcosis, pulmonary edema, or swelling of your lungs, your pulmonary passageways. And, this is not good, liver and kidney damage. And let's see. People say it's like, the health precautions. If you're going to use this chemical, make sure it's in a highly ventilated area. And my question is, why use it in the first place? If it's not good for you and it irritates you, don't use it. There's other non-toxic solutions out there that are better for you. Right. Okay, the next one in our list of nasty things. This is something that's also found everywhere. And that's called petrolatum, or petroleum-based things made from petroleum. Why would you want petroleum on you, in you? Nasty stuff. Okay, so this is also known as petroleum distillates or naphthas, N-A-P-T-H-A-S. This class of chemicals. Again, suspected carcinogen. Notice how all these chemicals cause cancer. And then we wonder why there's such an epidemic. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pronounce these things of what you're going to see the petrolatum chemicals on the label as. Okay, so they are in household products and they're everywhere. Okay, I may slaughter these names. Benzo A pyrene, benzo B fluoranthene, and they are aromatic hydrocarbons. So again, why are they even in there? They are mutating agents. So, are they mutating your DNA? Not good, not good. Let's see, what else? Where else do I have information on petrolatum? Petroleum. It's used in cosmetics. It's a very common compound. Oh, this is where you will see it. The most common name for it is mineral oil. Nasty. Mineral oil jelly. Petroleum jelly. Not good things. Don't put them on your body. In body care, skin care, baby oil, baby mineral oil, not good to be putting mineral oil, petroleum on your newborn child. No, no, no. Okay, so what it does is used as a barrier to lock moisture into the skin, like in lotions. And it's in moisturizers, hair care products to make your hair shine. Okay, so if you want shiny hair, there's many other options of things that you can put on it that are natural, that are made from plants and have a harmonious, synergistic effect on your body rather than petroleum. Let's not put petroleum on your hair. Okay, what else does this thing do? It's associated with cancer, cause skin irritations and allergies. Nope, nope, nope. Let's take the petroleum out of your house, out of your products. Okay. It's linked to cancer, lung and mucous membrane damage. So, not good things. Really not good things. So, mineral oil, petrolatum, mineral jelly. Choose other plant-based products instead. Okay, on to the next category. This is another one, again, that's very commonly found, as they all are. Chlorine. So if this is something, again, it's everywhere, especially in swimming pools, and yeah, swimming pools is a sanitizing agent. However, it's not good for you. There's a lot of other ways of keeping hot tubs, whirlpools, hot tubs, swimming pools clean without using chlorine. So go look that up and make the switch. This will, readily absorb through your skin, and it's just really not good for you. Okay, what does chlorine do to you? Respiratory irritant. Public water supplies, fumes, cleaning agents, and this is a really bad one. It's a potential of thyroid disruption. Think about this. There's so many people that have hyper or hypothyroid or goiters or thyroid cancer that messes with your metabolism, your energy levels. There's so many things that mess with the thyroid, and that's a very delicate, the hormones that your thyroid make have to stay in a very delicate balance. Anytime you do a disruptive thing on your hormones, including your thyroid hormones, it creates this cascade, this domino effect that is disaster in your body. So take out things that are destroy or that are harmful to your thyroid, any of your endocrine system glands. They're not good for you. Okay, where do you find chlorine? And on top of, public water systems and swimming pools. Toilet bowl cleaners, scouring powders, mildew removers, and laundry whiteners. So I can tell you there are other sources, plant-based sources that you can use for your toilet bowls, for your mildew, mold problems that are not going to disrupt your thyroid. So look them up and make a healthy choice. Okay, let's see what else can we have in here. These other sources about chlorine. Hang on just a second. Let me look through my... Dishwasher detergents are also high in chlorine. And they are the #1 cause of child poisoning in the home. So, chlorine, let me see, before I go on to that book, let me look through this other source for you on chlorine. Okay. It's also in household tap water. Again, another reason to look at the water filtration system in your home, what you're drinking. Chlorine and fluorine are very bad to have in your water. There's no reason for it. Not only are they detrimental to your body, but okay, so chlorine impacts your thyroid. Fluoride in your water impacts your pineal gland, that's another topic, but it's not something you want to have in you. Irritating your skin. The health risks can be either acute or chronic. It's a respiratory irritant and thyroid disruptor. Okay, let me see what's over in this source for you. Chlorine, dioxin, toxin. So dioxins are a family of chemical that chlorine is a part of. Dioxin is one of the most significant carcinogenic chemicals known to science. And if chlorine is part of that family, you know it's not good for you. It's very pervasive in our environment, food chain and food supply, and comes from waste burning incinerators of various sorts. Dioxin toxin is associated with paper mills that use chlorine bleaching in the process. So when they're cutting down trees, making paper is part of the process. Dioxin chloride is also in PVC plastics, which is not, again, off-gassing and such. It's also, chlorinated chemicals are also in pesticides. Hence, when you eat foods that are loaded with pesticides, you're going to get this chlorine chemical into your body, into your digestive tract. Not healthy. They accumulate in fatty tissue, found mostly in meat, fish, and dairy products. So when you're consuming those foods, unfortunately, you're also consuming dioxins and chlorine. Okay, what else can I say about this? Not very good for you. All right, so that's the current batch of chemicals. We've got a few more to go. So stay tuned for more on this lovely list of bad things that make you ill so that you can avoid them and make healthier choices. And again, thanks for tuning in. I'm Loralee Humpherys with Faces of Freedom, offering you solutions to live a life free of ill effects and unhappiness. Thanks for tuning in.